welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Sukai Todd. Quick disclaimer, this is not a movie review. These are all my purely subjective thoughts. Take what you want, leave the rest. And if you don't like this movie and think it's woke feminism, click off now. Thanks, bye! Okay, for those of you who aren't insane or are just the right amount of madness, welcome and thank you for staying. I mean insane in multiple ways, but anyway. So, I recently rewatched Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn, or Birds of Prey, and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Try saying that all in one breath. It was a very cathartic film, just as Margot Robbie, aka Harley Quinn, aka Barbie herself, said. And I've already done a Barbie review of that movie, so that will be somewhere. Click somewhere if you want to see that. I'm actually quite proud of that review. But to me, retrospectively watching Birds of Prey, after having gone through some non-romantic situations, but still dealing with, you could say, a Joker that was a friend of mine, is now not a friend of mine anymore. Yeah, I can definitely relate to what Harley was expressing within the story, and I loved her narration. And retrospectively, I think it was a great movie. It just came out at the wrong time. February 2020. Do I need to say what happened in March? For those of us who lived through it, I'm pretty sure you know what happened with the COVID-19 20. I don't want to get censored for saying that. So, as you can tell, I try to be very real or very genuine and upfront in what I say. So, it's sometimes hard to censor myself, especially for YouTube. But retrospectively, I think it's really the perfect Valentine's Day movie. It just came out at the worst possible time in one of the worst years in human history, in my opinion. Because watching it, even in 2021, it felt like so cathartic, so much of a release to just see women kicking ass, taking names, and taking no prisoners. And I'm gonna say this for any male viewers who are still listening because of my voice. Firstly, you need to find a better reason to listen. Secondly, I want to say, and this is not to give any respect or credit to any red pillars or black pillars or dumbasses on the internet, pardon my French, who happen to be in the male category of the human species. If you're already offended, you really need to click off, because what I'm about to say is really going to offend you. I do think Birds of Prey is kind of a misandrist-esque film, but before any of you boys get excited, I think we need films for women. Why can't we women have a breakup film where we have no sexual scenes forced on us, no, girl against girl crime to an extent forced on us? Like, why can't we females, women in films, have a movie for us specifically, not for the male audience, for the female audience? And Margot Robbie definitely made sure that Harley in Birds of Prey was for the female gaze, as were all the characters that were female, excluding Ella J. Vasco, who is extremely young, and I hope that she is not being destroyed by Hollywood, because we all know that place is a ish show. Moving on, I think Harley Quinn, aka Margot Robbie, aka Barbie, she did a brilliant job per usual. She really is the perfect Harley Quinn, in my opinion. And I feel like if she were to produce something with Gaga as Harley, it would be really cool. So, just saying. Because she also produced, or co-produced, co-executive produced Birds of Prey. So, fun fact if you didn't already know. Although it's kind of obvious, but I digress. And Rosie Perez, hopefully I said her last name correctly, as my favorite little piggy. Yeah, the cop, the Birds of Prey cop. I loved her. She did a great job. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as the Huntress. She was cool. One thing I'll say retrospectively is that Harley's knight in shining armor, or Dark Knight, get it, her Dark Knight in shining armor was actually the Huntress, which I really loved that. So that's cool. Um, Journey Smollett Bell. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. If there's a different pronunciation, please let me know in the comments kindly. My fellow fans of Journey Smollett Bell. But yeah, she did an awesome job. Her work as Black Canary was very cool, especially because she defended Harley from two jerks when she said, everyone hates you. So it's like, damn. Are you? Do you swing both ways too, Canary? I just want to know. Because it felt like it at some points. But I'm not going to speculate on the actresses or any of the actors' sexualities, as that's not my position to do. But I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn is bi. I'm just going to leave it there. And when it comes to, forgive me if I butcher his name, Ewan McGregor. I'm just going to call him McGregor. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, that guy. He was in Beauty and the Beast 2017. Him. Yeah, that McGregor. I'm sorry if he ever watches this. I doubt he will, but if you ever see this, I'm sorry for butchering your name, Black Mask. I'm sorry, man. But Ewan. I'm just gonna go with Ewan McGregor. Anyway, his Black Mask was my least favorite character, along with Victor Zsasz, of course. Like, I despised Black Mask, which to me means he's a top tier actor. S tier actor. Like, that's superior acting if I can despise a character played by an actor who I feel mostly neutral towards. I don't know enough of his work to really feel one way or the other about him as an actor, but in Birds of Prey, there's an exception to every rule. I think his acting was spectacular, on point, and honestly narcissistic. My God, I love it, but I don't love it. Ew. But yeah, no, he did a stellar job. Props to him. Props to Mr. McGregor as Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask. And a quick note about the music. Aside from one song that I won't mention by a certain artist that I won't mention due to her Kanye West-esque-ness, you probably already know who I'm talking about. I'm just going to leave it there. I think the soundtrack and the score done by Daniel Pemberton of Spider-Verse fame. The score and the soundtrack, excluding one song, which is still a gem within the context of the film, is really, really good. I enjoyed it. And the whole Marilyn Monroe tribute, the tribute, and the theme of finding the diamond, I thought that was really cool. And I love the Harley Monroe style. Always have, always will. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. And in retrospect, had it been released a year later or even a year prior, I think it would have done much better. And I think it is the perfect Valentine's Day borderline misandrous film. Because, yes, we women in films sometimes see movies just for us. It's a girls only party, no boys allowed. Song from the soundtrack I just referenced is called Danger by, I believe it's pronounced Juicy Fruit, but don't take my word for it. Yeah, check that song out if you want to hear the song Harley Quinn Danger Danger with lyrics. But it's still too short. Anyway. But yeah, that's my rambling retrospective for this film, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. As always, these are my thoughts. What are yours? Thanks for watching. If you feel like it, please like, share, subscribe, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at the one and only Sukai Todd. I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you see this. And stay fantabulous. See you soon.